Dear students, this is Professor Chandrasekhar Dhamande, SIRT College Applied Science Department, Bhopal. Dear students, in today's video I am going to talk about a very important topic of BT 103 syllabus, and that is importance of 7 C's in effective communication. Dear students, you know it very well that communication plays a very important role in the development of a professional. Not only in professional life but also in personal life. If your communication is fantastic, then you are going to make a splash in the world wherever you go. So it's very important for every single individual to develop their communication skills. And in order to develop your communication skills, you have to pay attention on several things, starting from your look, your personality, your gesture, your eye contact, your communication, your body language, your appearance. Everything plays a very important role. But when it comes to deliver your content, when it comes to deliver your thoughts, your ideas, then you have to tailor your content of speaking. And in this order, you have to take care of the 7 words that start with the letter C in English. And the group of these 7 things are known as 7 C's of effective communication in English. So let's talk all these 7 skills that you must carry in your communication while talking. Start with the first one, and that is clarity. You know that how important is the clarity while communicating and while talking. If you are talking to someone and if you are speaking some words which are vague, which are not clear, which do not carry a particular meaning in their presentation, so how it becomes? You would be confused, you would be perplexed, you would be out of nowhere, you would be totally unaware what to get the message from the speaker. So it's very important for you to have clarity in your content while speaking. Be clear, be concise, be perfect while speaking. And what can you do for that? It's very important you to be ready. And for that, keep the communication in your mind. Prepare yourself a day ahead. Suppose tomorrow you are going to communicate somewhere, you have to give a presentation. Then you have to be very clear what you are going to present over there. What is your audience and what kind of people are going to hear you. Whether you are going to talk to the children or to the elder one, whether your audience is a student or they have other professions. So if you would be clear about your audience, you can prepare your content accordingly. So remember this first point, and that is clarity. Come to the next, and that is conciseness. If you spread your content, if you can communicate something in 5 minutes and if you take 25 minutes to deliver it, then nobody is going to listen it, or it may backfire and give you disadvantages instead of advantages. So it's very important for you to be precise, concise. Conciseness comes from a preparation. Whatever you are going to deliver, you have to collect those ideas, you have to collect data, you have to collect thoughts. And after collecting them, you have to concise them. Keep to them what is important for you, and just remove the other things which is not important for you to deliver over there. So if you remain concise while communication, then your communication is going to be very effective. Come to the third point, and that is correctness. Many people speak a lot, but they don't fact check their datas. They give some wrong data, and when you represent something incorrect, then it is going to harm you eventually. So it's my suggestion to you, in order to make your communication effective, be correct with your words, with your records, with your data. If you are naming someone, then be careful. Always take the correct name, or avoid naming if you are confused and if you are not correct about their name, about their data, about their records, their numbers. So everything should be correct to make your communication effective. Come to the next point, and that is completeness. If you represent something that is incomplete, then it would not be done. What if you are watching a movie and you just leave the movie half an hour before the ending point? You don't see the climax. If your communication is not complete, it is going to be very difficult for the listener to understand what you want to say. In a question paper, if you are writing something and if you are supposed to write 5 pages of answer and you write only 4 pages, you don't give the conclusion. You are writing an essay but you are not giving the conclusion there, then you are not going to get full marks. So it's very important for you to give complete presentation, complete words, complete thought. Come to the next point, and that is consideration. Consideration means when you are communicating with the people, consider the perception of the listener as well. If someone is talking to you, you must take care what is the perception of that person. If his perception is something else and you are delivering something else, then your communication is not going to be effective. So think of the mindset of the person, what ideas that does he keep, and what kind of thought that person carry about your communication. So consider the feelings and perception of the listener when you communicate. Come to the next point, and that is courtesy. Courtesy means politeness, humbleness. If you remain calm, cool, and down to earth while communicating, then people are going to respect it. People are going to understand your feelings and they are going to pay attention on your words and on your ideas. So be humble, be polite, keep courtesy in your words, in your presentation, in your speaking style. If you do so, then you are going to make a very, very effective communication. Come to the last point, and that is concreteness. What do you mean by concreteness? Do you like a person who is not concrete, means firm in taking decision? Of course not. We all love people whose decisions, whose communication and whose working style is very perfect. Concreteness means completeness. Concreteness means conciseness. Concreteness means to be very clear about your presentation and your delivery of ideas. So dear students, I'm sure after listening to these videos you are clear about the 7 C's of communication. Keep all these words while making any kind of communication and you are going to rule the world. Good luck for your exams. Keep watching and keep learning.